It's been a month since the devil took Sarah away. Sarah's dad, Kyle, spent countless hours researching ways to banish the devil and his minions, poring over ancient texts and scouring the internet for clues. He consulted with experts in the field of demonology, and he even made a pact with a group of witch doctors who promised to help him in his quest. Finally, after weeks of preparation, he was ready to put his plan into action. He called upon the witch doctors, and together they performed a complex ritual designed to banish the devil and his demons back to the realm of darkness. For this ritual to work, they needed the purest crystal on earth, 7 candles, the blood of each person in attendance, and the holy writings of God himself. It is said that this ritual would grant them the power of an archangel. As the ritual began, Sarah's dad could feel a strange energy building in the air. He watched as the demons began to writhe and twist, their forms twisting and distorting in the flickering light. But then, something unexpected happened. Sarah herself emerged from the mass of demons, a look of confusion and fear on her face. She was trapped in the midst of the swirling vortex, unable to break free. Kyle didn't hesitate. He rushed forward, his arms outstretched, and he pulled Sarah free from the grasp of the devil. He held her tightly, shielding her from the dark energy that swirled around her. Kyle held her tight. A blast of dark energy surged around them. He had hoped to banish the devil and his demons, but instead, he had sealed his daughter's fate. Sarah's body began to tremble, and her eyes rolled back on her head. Her father didn't know, but since the devil merged Sarah and his bodies together, Sarah was tied to his fate. Her father tried to hold on to her, but she started to crumble in his hands. There was nothing he could do to stop it. It was happening too fast. And then, with the final burst of power, the energy dissipated. Kyle was left standing alone, holding nothing but a pile of ash. He sank to his knees, tears streaming down his face. He had failed to save his daughter, and now she was really gone forever. His pain and anger started to build up within him. He stood up and started flipping tables, crushed the candles and the crystal, destroyed the bowl that contained their blood. He finally stopped for a moment, leaned on the wall, and slumped to the ground, sobbing. But as he sat there, something began to stir within him. A feeling of determination rose up in his chest. He knew that he could not let his daughter's death be in vain. He rose back to his feet, his fists clenched with resolve. He looked around the room at all those that were still there. He said, "I will dedicate the rest of my life to fighting this evil that took Sarah away from me, to making sure that my enemy never sleeps, because they know if they do, when they open their eyes again, it'll be the last thing they see." And with that, he set off on a new path, a path of darkness and danger. He knew that the road ahead would be difficult and treacherous, but he also knew that it was the only way to honor his daughter's memory. And so he walked alone into the night, his heart heavy with grief, but also filled with a fierce determination to make the devil regret making his presence known to his family. He would fight the devil and his minions, and he would never stop until they were vanquished from the face of the earth, or he died trying.